Malayan tiger is definitely a national icon. I mean, they're the symbols on our national coat of arms. They are the nickname of our national football squad, and they're also the mascot for a lot of our sporting and national events. So it's definitely important to keep them here in Malaysia. An estimated only 250 left in the wild. That's quite an alarming number, and they're actually in the endangered list now and is totally protected. And how can we as urban dwellers help in sort of saving these tigers? Well, we have on the show today with us Ms. Syahaneem Othman, who's the Senior Community Engagement and Education Officer in WWF-Malaysia under the Species Conservation Program. Hanim, you're here with us just to share with us how we can actually help the tigers. So, you know, first and foremost, I guess us in the city, we don't really see this as a problem. I mean, like, a lot of us are, so what, you know, 250 tigers left in the wild. But you don't want them to be extinct, right? When our kids next time look at our national coat of arms and say, hey, what's this creature at the side, you know? That's the big problem here. How do we try and tell people, especially in the urban areas, to help save the tigers when it doesn't really concern them that much, you know?
That's the problem. It's hard to actually link the urban people with the tiger in the forest. So basically, whatever we have here, our source of food, our clean water, it comes actually from the forest. So basically, tigers that lives in the forest, how do they actually link to us? It's the tiger has a huge habitat. I mean, it needs a huge home to live in. So basically, if we protect the tigers, we actually protect the home that they live in. So the bigger the home, then more forest for us, more clean air and more clean water for us. So that's the link. But people, it's hard people to actually see
That's true, because a lot of times we think tigers, they're predators, you know, and they might attack us if we meet them somewhere. Why should we, you know, try and protect them? That's the thing, I think.
The thing is, we are never in the tiger's menu. So tigers, they actually eat on herbivores like deers and mouse deers and even wild boars. So the cases that happen when the tiger actually attacked a human is due to maybe some threats.
Could it be we are...
maybe we are
encroaching their area.
One thing, and maybe we are at the wrong time and at the wrong place. Maybe there's a cub and it was protecting its cub. So yeah, we are never
in their menu.
Never.
No, we're not very tasty people. Okay, so let's talk about you, Hanim. How did you get into this line? How did you become a conservationist?
So my first time seeing a panda box, coin box.
Panda coin box, the WWF panda.
Yeah, I was actually 8 years old, so I saw it in a mall. So I said, wow, people are saving panda, saving wildlife. That's an awesome work to do, right? You can get close to wildlife. That was I thought back then. Then I love animals, and I was thinking, like, I want to do something for the animals. So I pursued my studies in zoology and some environmental background. Then I said, okay, let's go to WWF. So it's like a dream job, actually.
Yeah. And you got your dream job.
Yeah, I got it.
And you've been with WWF since you graduated, actually, right?
Yes, this is my first job and still is my job.
What is your role there at WWF?
I'm the Community Education and Engagement and Education Officer.
So you speak to a lot of schools and local communities.
Yeah, because the school that we go to are the communities that's near to the forest. So somehow they get affected with if there's a human-wildlife conflict. So we need to actually make them understand. So how we engage and our approach it has to be like a long-term kind of approach, so that they will understand why we're there. We need to let them understand we need the animals. We can't just kill them and put them somewhere else. We need the animals in the forest.
Okay. Besides the Malayan tiger, what are some of the other species of animals that are sort of endangered here in Malaysia that we should pay attention to?
Yeah, so we have a whole lot of lists actually.
A long list.
Yes, a long list. But it's best for us to tackle the ones that are we call it the big mammals, big five. So the flagship species would be tigers, elephants, rhinos, but we're tackling the big ones because automatically they are at the top.
They're at the top of the food chain,
yeah,
sort of.
so basically when you actually save the top, automatically the ones down there, the smaller ones will get saved as well.
Oh, so if you save the big mammals, it's sort of like a trickling effect that all the other smaller animals and the whole ecosystem will be a little bit more balanced in that way.
Because the top one would need a bigger space, a bigger roaming range or a bigger home and habitat. So if we actually protect that big habitat, you manage to save everything that lives in it.
That's nice. So what are some of the things that we can do, you know, as, you know, just lay people or urban dwellers? What can we do to help with tiger conservation as well as all these wildlife conservation, these endangered species?
Okay, so first step is for you to actually get educated about wildlife, Malaysian wildlife especially. It's not wrong for you to actually watch National Geographic or whatever, but...
No, it's not wrong.
No, it's not
Very
wrong.
good.
It's good, but you need to know your Malaysian wildlife. Yeah.
Okay.
So get to know about your wildlife, and then if you know they're endangered, then you need to know how you need to help them. So, for example, on the tigers, there are organizations, non-profit organizations that are working on wildlife conservation. So, for example, WWF, MNS, and other NGOs as well. So, you can actually help out, not just in terms of donation. You can actually have also contribute your time and effort. If you have time, you can actually volunteer, help us do conservation work on the ground, and also spread the right conservation message.
What is the right conservation message?
Well, illegal wildlife trade is a no-no.
Yeah.
Don't support establishments that actually support wildlife trade. So
anything, don't go out there and buy tiger gallbladders or paws or skin,
traditional
or whatever
methods,
it is that you think will help you.
So I usually tell the school children at the schools, I say, if you have toothache, where do you go to? Dentist, right? You have dentists to take care of your teeth. So, but the myth says that you just go and find tiger's whiskers and just poke it and you'll be miraculously okay. That's totally a myth. So you got dentists, you got doctors, you don't need those things. Yeah.
Okay.
So don't support any illegal wildlife trade and live a green lifestyle.
All right. Thank you very much, Hanim. One last word from you to all our viewers out there. How or where can they go to find more information on how they can help us, especially by saving the tigers? Okay.
So Media Prima actually initiated a tabung called Tabung Selamatkan Harimau Malaya kita. So this tabung is actually to support WWF in conservation works, especially tiger conservation works on the ground. So you can actually go to pandashop.my /SOMTF.
SOMTF.
Yeah, it's Save Our Malayan Tiger Fund.
Okay. Otherwise, you can always go to wwf.org.my to get more information.
All right.
Thank you very much, Hanim, for your great work in tiger conservation and wildlife conservation.
Thank you, Belinda.
All the best.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to go for a short break right now, but coming back, our topic of the day, so don't go anywhere.